Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Plague Inc. Evolved Custom Scenarios. Found another one that I want to try out. It's called Terminate the Terminators. Well, maybe if it's not spelled right, I'm wrong. Let's try Terminate the... Where'd it go? Wait! Nope, wait, that's not it. There it is. 0 stars. Currently is very new. But it sounded pretty cool. The age of the machines has come. You are one of the last surviving members of the Resistance. John Connor failed in his mission and was murdered. You are a chemist and a computer technician who must create a computer virus that will be able to exterminate all the machines and save the world. Good luck, only this time Arnold Schwarzenegger won't be here to help you. Or will he? I don't know, Tide Slayer, will he? Obviously, this is a Terminator-based scenario based off of the very popular Terminator franchise, which, to be honest, I never really got into. I think I watched it, like, the first one when I was a young kid. Kind of got turned off to the whole, like, hey, look, it's a naked Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. Woo. Second one, I think, was pretty good, and I haven't really watched any of the newer ones. Maybe I should. It's just, I don't know. Never really kind of got it for me. Welcome, Agent. Agent of the Resistance. Your job, in no necessary apostrophe or that either, is to design a computer virus, then use it to infect and kill the machines. We've successfully infected our first machine in Saudi Arabia. I know, very original. The Terminator virus begins in Saudi Arabia. All right, so this time, we're creating a virus to save humanity. Hooray! Basic transmission code, the simplest form of code for transmission, slightly increasing infectivity. A decent transmission code, 4 strings of code that moderately increase the transmissibility of a virus. Pick that up. Good transmission code, 8 strings, significantly increases the transmissibility of a virus. That's a lot of infectivity pretty early on there. Mobility. Virus is transmitted by tiny robots, nicknamed Virobots, enabling it to travel from one place to the other. Okay, and then we have Touchy 1. Virus gains ability to be transmitted through touch. Very effective in rural, urban, and poor climates. Are the machines renowned for touching each other very often? Bad touch. No, don't do it. Creepy robo-love. I'm not into it, man. All right, symptoms. We have basic virus code, the string of code that causes the virus to function in the first place. Without it, nothing can be done. You know what? That's the cool thing about malware and stuff like this. I don't need it to do anything because I'd rather it goes unnoticed for a long period of time. Actually, that's a really good idea for a scenario in general, like malware. That's the name of the scenario, and the whole point is you want to go under the radar for as long as possible and steal everybody's like personal information. There you go. But if you steal just enough information, you get the DNA, which is the equivalent of money. Ooh, that could be a good scenario. Code shift. Code begins to rewrite itself every 2 days, decreases future research speed. We can only manage to write 4 lines of code, but man, are they advanced because they rewrite themselves. Woohoo! Environmental resistance, the basis for making the virus effective in certain environments. Not sure that that makes a lot of sense, but okay. Insecurities. Virus becomes insecure and wants to change itself. What? The virus is having some sort of a personal crisis? I don't know. Viral reshuffle. Pulse is emitted at scrambles. Scientific research sets back the cure progress. All right. Well, I mean, I'm not bored. I'm on board. Whoa, we got around fast. Let's go for the Touchy. Then we have Touchy 2, which is significantly cheaper than Touchy 1 while still being very effective. Balancing. That would be good to change. Virus can now be transmitted by dead machines and scrap parts, effective almost anywhere. Sounds great, but I actually don't want quite this much severity to start off. We can go forward to the skies. Tiny robotic wings are attached to the Viro robots. Yeah, okay. Swim it up, made waterproof, okay. Driver's ed. Virobots are given driving courses and taught how to hotwire cars. You know, it sounds like we're destroying machines by creating new machines, so I think you're kind of fighting fire with fire, and I'm a little bit worried about the aftermath of these things, but okay. Let's go for the driver's ed, and let's go for the skies. Wow, Skynet. We're everywhere. Holy Skynet, Batman. Let's go for Swim It Up 1 and 2. The Virobots are giving swimming lessons. They're also given tiny jet skis to rise above the waves. Some of the robots can even wakeboard. Wow, how freaking amazing are these robots? Why are we teaching nanobots how to jet ski? This no longer makes sense. I'm starting to question the sincerity of this scenario. Robothritis. Virus causes Terminator joints to become slower instead of arthritis? Huh. Increases severity but slightly reduces infectivity, so it just like jams up the servers or something, the servo motors. Okay. Insanity. The machines begin to go haywire and are given insane desire to transmit the disease. Very severe. Emotions. Robots begin to develop quote-unquote emotions. All right, I'll pick that up. Annoyance. Robots begin to get slightly annoyed with each other. They try to avoid contact to decrease infectivity, but they are harder to cure. Okay. Friendliness. Robots begin to become more friendly to each other and spend time with each other. Increases infectivity. Sharing is caring. The robots begin to fall in care for one another, and have a strong desire to share everything they have, including the virus, by the way. Hey, I have this disease. You want to share it with me? Oh, that's so sweet of you. Software resistance. Even though robots don't take medicine, they have to go get checkups, which involve running virus protection software. Makes you harder to detect on a virus scan. Now, see, that makes sense. I like that. Then there's cold resistance, which I guess we'll go ahead and grab a couple levels of that for good measure. Not that it seems we're having much trouble. This is going to be a quick one, isn't it? It sure seems that way. Iceland shuts down their airports. Well, let's just make sure we get a boat over to Greenland before it's too late. Insanity has mutated. We may have a little bit much in terms of severity. Are we going to get into Greenland or not? Driver's ed. No, we don't need any more infectivity. Really, we just want to go under the radar somehow. We'll go for the software resistance. And the code shifts 1 and 2 to slow down future research speed. Please send a boat before you close down. Gosh, dang you! Fine, it was a short one, but I guess we have to restart because Greenland is always being Greenland. Okay, I think this is going to be close enough. Honestly, this scenario only takes like 30 seconds to get to this point. I spend more time pausing to pop bubbles than I do actually playing this scenario, which basically tells me balance, balance, please, for the love of God, balance. I ended up going for pretty much no transmission at all because any amount of severity, and boom! They shut down the ports before they even have a chance to spawn the boats, which I find a little frustrating, but okay, let's go ahead and max it out. Boom, look at that. We're already maxed out, basically, in our infectivity. Whoop, there goes all of China. Yeah, this scenario's a little on the overly easy side. Now let's just start killing people. We'll go down this route, I guess. Hacky, hacky, hack. Spontaneous combustion. Virus causes robots to randomly explode, spreading the virus further as well as killing the host. No healthy people left on the world, but we haven't found, like, some sort of a victory condition. Sharing is caring. We could just go for the mutation chance, which is not so bad either. Now I'm kind of at a point where I'm not going to get any more DNA. Yeah, the scenario is just woefully unbalanced, which is my main problem with it at this point. So I guess we'll go for... Is there anything else I can get that will kill things faster? Only if we go down the annoyance route, but I think our mutation chance can fix that. Let's just go for things like code shift. Try to slow down the cure as much as we can for all the good that it's going to do. There's the annoyance. We need to do like a viral reshuffle. Frustrating, man. Yeah, it's not that this is even a bad concept for a scenario. I mean, I can't even really give it a fair review because it's just... it's just so sudden, man. You pick up, like, 3 levels of transmission and then, boom, the entire world is infected in, like, no time flat. Civil war. Machines begin to despise each other so much they start wars amongst each other. Amongst. Start wars amongst each other. All right, let's go for the code shift level 2. Anything to slow down the cure as much as we can while we just kill them all off. And you know what? To speed up the process, we'll go for the Civil War. That unlocks Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, he was in. If you can afford this, you will probably win, though I'd suggest making sure the whole world is infected first because it's basically the instant death mode, of which I'm not going to have 70 points, but let's be honest, I don't think that I really care. So yeah, it's not that it's a... Oh, never mind, we got it for free. Terminator virus is mutated and developed Arnold Schwarzenegger symptom without using DNA points. Well, the whole world dies instantly. Yeah, it's a very quick scenario. We got 3 stars, 130,000 points to give you an idea. It's just a little bit nuts, man. I strongly recommend that the author tone down a lot of the infectivity and the severity, because just a few playtests would have probably caught this. But seriously, I have to hold back and just not get transmission because it's too effective. And it's so effective with so much severity that it actually works against you, not for you. So I have to go for like 2 levels of transmission, then the water transmission, then go for just nothing but resistance and wait. Not the way you usually want to do your scenario, so I'd recommend completely rebalancing this sucker. Otherwise, you know, it's not that I have a problem with the theme of this, the idea of creating a virus to destroy machines, you know, like a malware virus. That's brilliant. I like the idea of that, and it makes sense for Terminator, so that's pretty good. Just balance, and then I think things will be better. So we'll go ahead and say yes, I recommend it, but if the author happens to see this please, please, please retest it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.